Uh-oh, ScarJo's in trouble again. Say, what do I mean? Well, here we are at Bounding into Comics, talking about an interview she gave to, I don't know, what was it, The Gentle Woman? The headline, Black Widow and Avengers star Scarlett Johansson declares that actors' jobs are to act, not be politicians. Oh, boy, Twitterverse will not like that. Oh, Woketopia, that's against their commandments. So there you go. Recent interview, and gave her opinion that they're not obligated to be politicians. She's not saying you can't say anything. She's just saying, shouldn't be seen as a requirement or what have you. Says actors have obligations to have a public role in society. Some people want to, she continued, but the idea that you're obligated to because you're in the public eye is unfair. You didn't choose to be a politician. You're an actor. Oh, well, they're not going to like that. Your job is to reflect our experience to ourselves. Your job is to be a mirror for an audience, to be able to have an empathetic experience through art. That is what your job is, she asserted. Whatever my political views are, all that stuff, I feel most successful when people can sit in a theater or at home and disappear into a story or a performance and see pieces of themselves, or are able to connect with themselves through this experience of watching this performance or story or interaction between actors or whatever it is. Well, I would add you're there to escape, and a lot of times you don't even want to see yourself at all. And I never do. But anyway, and they're affected by it, and they're thinking about it, and they feel something, They have an emotional reaction to it, good, bad, uncomfortable, validating, whatever. That's my job. The other stuff is not my job. Oh, boy. They're saying it echoes sentiments by Kurt Russell, Star-Lord's daddy, and real daddy to the new Captain America. How about that? But anyway, he says, I've always been someone who felt we are court jesters. Yeah, that's exactly right, Mr. Russell. That's what we do. As far as I'm concerned, you should step away from saying anything so that you can still be seen by the audience in any character. Yeah, when you make more of yourself on smearing people and whatnot and getting in that nasty arena of politics, you're not going to be able to wash that stain off, Plus, there's also, you can go back to Elvis Presley when they're asking him about Vietnam, and he says, I don't comment on that. I'm strictly an entertainer. And so, anyway, but why is she in trouble? Of course, I say, Woketopia doesn't like this. No, you are obligated to speak out. You must do it. And you must say the right thing and all that stuff. But the thing is there've been several attempts to cancel her. They're mad at her because she was in Ghost in the Shell, and that was appropriation because she's not really an android. Actually, that was a good film. You should check it out. It's too bad it couldn't have become a franchise for her because she was good at it. But anyway, and then she was going to do the trans. Let's see, was it trans? No, it was trans man. Yeah, I think movie Rub and Tug about this trans man who ran a massage parlor. And she was going to produce it and star in it, but she's not really a trans man. She's not of the trans community, so she was taking it away from a trans actor and was forced to bend the knee and leave her own project. All that stuff. And I think at the time she gave a statement that they really didn't like. My job's to act and to play any possible character I get, even if that means playing a tree or something like that. Oh no, you can't say that. So, oh boy, I don't know. Yeah, of course, if the behind-the-scenes shenanigans at the company were such as they were at Lucasfilm, she probably would get canceled. If someone in there just didn't like her, and make a move on her and get her out, even though it would be horribly detrimental to the franchise and whatnot. There's some rumors that even though her character has been killed off, because this Black Widow film takes place in the past, before Endgame, that there might be some time travel shenanigans teasers at the end that reveals she's not dead after all. I don't know. I'm thinking they're going to have a new Black Widow by the end of the film. I'm guessing it'll be this lady here, and that's how they'll do it. But for ScarJo, she's a bankable movie star, and could move on to other franchises. But the desire would be to cancel her by these psychopaths. For some reason, major studios listen to. So, but some of the comments suggest that the winds are changing, and that's all. The only reason she's saying this is because the perception of winds are shifting, and there is pretty evident outcry against the celebrities. Yeah, there's been an outcry like that for a long time, but perhaps now that the money's running out, it's a little safer for her to be honest, you know? So hopefully, because she does a good job, of course. She's absolutely stunningly beautiful, and really does help one escape, you know, in these, fantasy action movie superheroes and science fiction, what have you. And, but good for her, because, of course, I'm sure her politics are on the left, unlike mine. But still, that's not enough for Woketopia. Oh, no. You must bend the knee on a moment's notice. And of course, ultimately, they don't care if you bend the knee or not. They just care about the power they have to cancel people and thereby punish them. Oh, they enjoy that so much. So much. So it wouldn't matter what she did, you know. But so far, she's managed to not suffer completely. She's lost a project I'm sure she really wanted to do. She was producing it and everything. And that sort of thing has got to really... Yeah, it's really got to piss her off. You know? Yeah, things are shifting. You can't keep this up for very long. You can't maintain any kind of business like that where at a moment's notice you invest all of this into a star and that sort of thing. And then they say, oh, no, she's got to go. And it's like, what the hell? You know, I mean, just look at Mandalorian. Completely destroyed that. It's going to be very tough to try to rebuild it. I don't know how, but, you know, it's not going to be as good as it could have been. And so you can't do that. You can't. How do you move forward? You're constantly, you have to rethink everything several times over, and you still you can be punished because that's all they want to do is punish you. You know, that cannot. It's not sustainable. So, I mean, imagine she's in some franchise, and then you're getting ready for the third sequel or whatever, and then she's got to be recast. What? It's just you burn it all down. So perhaps she is seeing the winds changing, and there's Hollywood burning down, and she's like, I got to move on. I don't know. But anyway, good luck, Miss Johansson, and wise observation here. Very true. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr. Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.